Hello guys, KPS or Calipops here. We are going to jump in and we are going to play some Gauntlet with the new Diamond John Wall. I'm sorry, I tried to get the Kobe for you guys, but I've been searching for like 40 minutes and the John Wall is... I'm going to be completely honest with you, I've been searching for 40 minutes as I just previously said, and it's been such a trek. So we're going to go play with this John Wall, this Diamond John Wall, and we're gonna see, because I was trying to get to Kobe, but it's just been so long that I can't do any more, because I just 40 minutes is a long time to be waiting for one player. And of course he has the diamond okay, fair enough, the John Wall is better, or the Jamal, but you don't know like how fucking the amount of stuff that I had to put in to fucking do this, man, it's crazy. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and yes, I'm actually going to tell you a story that happened to me recently, and we're going to see how that goes. So I was just chilling, and I was like chilling, and I wasn't pretty sure what to do, so I was continuing like on with my just normal day. I was like recording videos, just thinking about life in general, because that's what I do a lot, is I think about life, to be brutally honest with you. I just don't know what to do with my life and where I'm supposed to go, and I know it's a lot thing for my age, but oh, look at John Wall post rising, but yeah, I know it's a lot to think about for my age, because I'm really young. Well, I still think about it, because it's nice to know young than not know anything when you're older. So to be brutally honest, that's what I was doing. And there was a knock on the door, and I was like, okay. And at this point in time, I was like, parents are out, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I'm not sure. So they were like, never answer the door. So I was like, okay, cool. So they were gone out, and someone called the door, as I just previously said. And I was like, alright, who the fuck is this? So I kind of went down, because we like have one of these, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like one of these like diaphragm, no, I don't know what they're called, but they're like stained kind of, I think they're like stained glass kind of windows, but they're like kind of, they're not see-through, but they're like kind of like, oh, it's hard to explain. Yeah, it's like the same glass windows, but just no color. So we have them on the door, so you can't see in or out. So yeah, I was like I kind of worked out the shape of your man's body and stuff, and I didn't really know who it was. I was like, okay. So I just let it go, and I was trying to look out the window, but I couldn't really see anyone, because my window's pretty crap. So yeah, anyways, so I looked out the window, couldn't find anyone, and I just carried on with my day, just trying to figure out what videos I should do and stuff like that, and thinking about my channel and where it's going and all that. And as the usual, I was like talking to my friend and stuff, and I invited my friend over and we were chatting and all that. And then I just yeah, because my friend just across the road, so I was like, cool, you can come over and shit like that. So I was like, okay. Then he was here, and fucking then what happened was, like, fucking he knocked again, like, because I was it 20 minutes after my friend came over, he knocked again, and I was just like, what the fuck, this is just creepy as fuck. So still just going along with my normal, oh, shock lock balls. So still just like going on with my normal day as I do, like friend playing FIFA and playing 2K and COD and CSGO and all that crack, like. So yeah, we were playing that, and the guy knocks again, and I was like, okay, if he's come back for a third knock, we obviously know who the fuck it is. And he was a pretty tall guy. Like, what I saw was like like literally what I fucking said was like, he was pretty fucking tall, and I was like, I didn't know who it was, and I was like, alright, it's obviously something that I know, like, or someone that I obviously like have. If he's come back from a third knock, he's obviously like wanting to like to get in. And I was like, okay. So we kind of came to a conclusion that we like, if he came back for another knock, we'd open the door. So anyways, he came back for another knock, and we were like, okay, look, it obviously can't be something bad if it's come back from the third or fourth knock. So we were like shitting ourselves. Now you gotta realize that we were shitting ourselves, like we were full on like crapping ourselves, like pretty much soiling ourselves right now, because we didn't know what the fuck was going on. We were like, whoa, like this is scary shit, like this is like full on scary. Like we were like, who the fuck is this now? And I didn't know what was going on, and I was quite freaking out because I've never had someone knock on the door like so much. So anyways, so we were really temptation. Like we had like, I know this sounds crazy, but because we have a sledgehammer at our back, right? So, and if you don't know what I mean by back, it's like, I mean back garden or whatever, back lawn or whatever you call it. Well, we have a sledgehammer for some fucking odd reason out our back garden. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll just put that there, and see what happens. So I put it behind the door, of course. Like I put it like kind of like in the living room, or in the sitting room as they call it, like whatever, the dining area or whatever as you want to call it. Like, so I put it behind the kind of like, because my dining area is like right next to my door, so I just kind of like put it behind the door of the dining room. And my friend, I was like, he said, I don't know, and I'll ask you to hand it to me if I need it. So yeah, so he was like standing behind the door, and I was just like waiting, and I didn't really, because I was like shitting myself. Like I'm not even gonna be like, I'm gonna be complete real when I tell these stories. Like, I'm gonna be full on like telling the true type shit. Like I was shitting myself because like no one had ever come knocking on my door when my parents were and shit like that. So it's like fucking hell. So I was like, fuck me. And so anyways, I kind of left it go because I was like, I'm just being honest with you, like I kind of left it go until the fifth knock because I was just I'm really fucking scared. Like, I know it sounds pussy for like my age, but trust me, man, like, would you really just like, someone that was like 6'5", was pretty built, and like, and I couldn't identify him. That's the annoying thing, because like I couldn't identify who it was because of my special windows, or a special glass that we have in our doorway or on our door. So I was like, I didn't know who the fuck it was, and I was like getting really shit. I was like shitting myself. I was like, oh my god, who the fuck? It was come back from a fifth knock. It was obviously something I knew. So anyways, it was, so I opened the door anyway, and I was like, oh my fucking god. The whole time, it was literally just my uncle. Like, it sounds stupid, but you can't really identify it through the glass. And like, I was like, if it was you the whole time and you knocked like 5 times, why didn't you call me or something? Because like, I didn't know who it was, because you know it's hard to see through this glass. And I was like, and I don't really kind of particularly know, because it's my uncle-in-law, so I don't really know the shape of him, because I don't see him often. And he was saying that Nan, oh fucking hell, my grandmother, anyway, because I don't call him Nan, my grandmother was asking him to check on me. So I was like, why didn't you text me? He was like, I don't have your contacts or something, I don't have your contact information. And I was like, what the fuck, why don't you have my contact information? Like, wouldn't my grandmother give it to you? And he's like, nah. And my parents were out, so he was like coming to check on us, and I was like, what the fuck? So you like had to act creepy, and like there was like loads of shadows and shit of like items that he had, and I was like, fuck me. And in the whole time it was literally just my uncle, and that just pisses me off, because like I was getting scared over my uncle. Like, I was getting scared over nothing, pretty much, like literally nothing. Like, this just shows like why you should not get this glass, or you should get like a peephole or something, because that just really annoyed me. Because like why don't you have my contact? Like, first of all, I don't know why my grandmother didn't give him my contact information, because like, dude, you don't know, I don't particularly know him that well, and like, fuck, And then it's hard because I'm trying to concentrate in the game as well. But I don't know him that well, and like just randomly appear up my gaff, like, or gaff house, just particularly just out of nowhere, like without no information from my grandmother, no text messages from my grandmother, because my grandmother's just like bruh, and randomly just appear out of nowhere, and I'm supposed to like just greet you normally as fuck, not be creeped out as all, that you just randomly show up, like. So pretty much that was it, like, and I was just freaking out at the time. Like, before I opened that door, I was shitting myself. My friend was shitting himself, and then my uncle just like went into the dining room and was like, "What the fuck did you have a sledgehammer for?" And I was like, "Dude, man, come on. If you were in a situation I didn't know it was you, and fucking like it could have been a stranger trying to rob the place, I could have had to knock him over the head, or at least try to, probably take it off me because I'm like weak as fuck." But like, I'm just being keeping it real with you guys, like 24/7. But like, I could have had to like at least try. I'm not saying that I'd succeed, but I could at least try to knock this bitch out. And like, well, in the end, I didn't even need it. So he got really angry because I should open the door because I should have recognized him, but I didn't. And he's just like, "Bro, well, you should have." And I'm just like, "Fam, like." I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to guess your size and guess your fucking everything? And you have weird items, and he whips out, and I was like, my comb, it looked like a fucking knife. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Anyways, that's my that is my big mistake. That one will I'll never be doing that again. Oh, this John Wall card is a beast though. I wish I could use him more, but like, just being real, keeping it 24/7 real. But it was legitimately scary. Like, I just didn't think that out of all of that time that it was gonna be him. Like, I thought it was gonna. I was like, gonna have to at least attempt to beat someone's ass. I don't know if I'm retelling this. He just won the game. Well, that's a shocker because I just lost because I wasn't paying attention. But hopefully you enjoyed the story. Peace. And if you like this stuff, hopefully just leave it in the comments below so I can